Welcome back! We're almost ready to leave this area. There's just one last thing we have to get first. So we're gonna spider ball our way up this cliff here, and then we'll use our new bombs to get up on the ceiling. Woo! Exciting! There's a lull in the commentary. Quick, Mike, think of something! Music! The music in this area is a remix of the Chozo Ruins theme from Metroid 2. It's one of maybe 4 actual melodies that I remember from the Game Boy original. Off the top of my head, I can recall the themes for SR388, the Chozo Ruins, the final boss, and maybe 1 or 2 others. The rest was just sort of random noise. Look it up if you're curious. Ah, this is what we were after. One last missile tank. Thankfully, it's the only item up there, so once you grab it, you can drop down and continue on. Alright, we are out of here. Goodbye, Golden Temple. You will be missed. Out of my way, Gorons. I have full health and ammunition. I have no reason to fight you. Alright. We're going to go to the right of this save station this time and explore a new area. Ooh, music's getting creepy. Bad stuff's gonna go down here. You might be wondering just what this place is. Well, right on cue, we get a new log entry. Breeding grounds. This area spans a custom-built ecosystem that favors the growth of Metroids. The terrain itself is dangerous. Tendrils growing along the ground release extremely corrosive chemicals. Opportunistic predators and scavengers can recognize this as an ideal feeding ground, taking advantage of injured or dead animals. The presence of at least one Metroid is expected when venturing in these habitats. The tendrils are determined to be of artificial origin, synthesized through technologically advanced methods. They absorb nutrients from dead matter. Okay, so we're in an ancient Chozo Metroid breeding ground, choked with bioengineered, corrosive tendrils. Just another workday for Samus Aran. If this is a Metroid breeding area, then there's probably one in this very room. There it is. Got her cornered! Oh, that was so close to being a perfect shot. That was excellent, though. Textbook. 1 down, 2 to go. We'll head right this time. Another one. The platforms are smaller in this room. Come on, give me an angle. Got her! No problemo. 1 remains. Let's ready our missiles. Be prepared for this one. There! This one's dodging our missiles. Okay, well I have a certain technique for dealing with these. What I do is I alternate between using the missile and the beam. What I'll do is I'll fake the Metroid out with a beam, and then I'll strike it with a missile. Missile, beam. Missile, beam. Ah, it's not giving me any space. Alright, maybe we'll have better luck out here. Alright, that's the last of them. That was pretty rough. Oh, there's another earthquake. Stuff is happening! Let's investigate. I'll take the shortcut out of here. Grab a little bit of energy. Alright, well we got all the Metroid, so I guess we're ready to move on to the next area. First I'll just hit this save point to recharge real fast. Let's get out of here. Oh! Spiked walls? Scanning mechanism? Yes, this is one of the many bosses unique to another Metroid 2 remake. As you can see, the colors of its eyes dictates what kind of projectile it's going to fire at you. It takes a little while to get it down pat, but once you do, it's not a very hard fight at all. Purple, that means to duck. Blue, that one's the laser. You just want to stand clear of that one. The walls are closing in. Yellow, that one's the napalm that crawls along the ground. Green one, you can stand directly under it when it fires it. The attack will completely miss you. I'm running out of room here. I'm out of space. I'm gonna finish it off with missiles before I get squished. That wasn't so bad. We get a new log entry about it under Hostiles. Ancient Guardian. This sentry deploys spiked barriers and corners targets into its firing range. Its archaic design constrains it to operate at low power, preventing simultaneous use of its shield and mobility systems. Its arsenal consists of energy weapons with unique patterns. The robot was calibrated to detect foreign creatures bearing stolen equipment. Recent earthquakes seem to have damaged the traction of the unit, and spiked barriers. Despite these complications, it remains a considerable threat. It must have realized we took the bombs and the spider ball from the Golden Temple. Well, at any rate, we're free to move forward now. And now that magma has drained out of this chamber, so that means that we can travel to lower areas of the caves now. Alright, moving right along. Oh, there's definitely something here. There's an item in this room. Missile expansion. Something else up here, too. Oh, okay, I see. If you use the spider ball, these blocks won't collapse. I see what they want me to do. Neat little puzzle there. Got another missile tank. The rock strata's changing. The rocks are green instead of brown now. What's this? Shortcut! Bombs. They're just so awesome in this game. Scanning environment. 7 Metroids detected in the area. Well, I detect a secret right here. I see, it's a collapsing block. There's no way I'd be able to jump over there. I need better equipment. We'll make a mental note of this area and come back later. let's just continue on. There's another Chozo structure up ahead. It's quiet in here. Whoa! That gets the newbies every time. Did you jump? It's not a very hard fight. Still, it's one of AM2R's most amusing moments. That Alpha Metroid just pops out of the ground there. Here's the shell it hatched from. Yeah, thanks for warning us, game. Okay, we're in a new area. The Hydro Station. The massive facility at the center of this reservoir filters and pumps water through enormous pipelines. These pipes come out of the complex and disappear into the surrounding rocks, presumably to supply other buildings further down the cave system with clean water. Though abandoned, most of it remains functional. Robotic activity is detected inside. Okay. You know, it's been a while since we've read up on our intel. Why don't we read about the research team? For years, the Federation declared SR388 unsafe to initiate new expeditions. However, after recent orbital scans failed to detect any Metroid presence on the planet's surface, the dispatch of a research vessel was finally approved. The crew's mission was to inspect the region where the species was first encountered and reaffirm that none remained. Their next objectives were to explore the nearby Chozo ruins and study SR388's other wildlife. Communication with the team was cut off, and only a distress signal managed to reach HQ. Well, as you may recall, one of our mission objectives is to find out what happened to those guys. I'm going to assume the worst. Assume the worst, and you're never wrong. And if you are wrong, you're happy about it. Alright, so as you may expect, I'm going to explore the area outside of the station first. I know this might not be the most exciting thing to watch, but hey, at least we get a missile tank for our trouble. I like the ambient music theme that's playing right now. This game does ambient so much better than the original. I like the background too. You can't see the sky anymore since we're deeper underground, but you can see these dimly lit catacombs back there. It just looks awesome. Okay, looks like we're approaching the other side. There's a Metroid here. Let's go take care of it. There it is. Oh, zippy little girl, isn't she? This one's aggressive. No matter. Took care of her just fine. Okay, we're just about out of time, so I'm gonna go ahead and locate the nearest save station. Luckily, I happen to know where one is. Perfect. Alright. I hope to see you in the next episode. We'll be exploring the Hydro Station. Stay tuned.